So we're going to switch over to the NFL, guys. So I've heard it before. They added 17 games a couple years ago or whenever. Now it's going to happen, an 18-game season in the NFL. Damn, that's a lot. I thought 17 was a lot, but 18, goodness. You're going to really have to invest in that backup quarterback now. I like it. Joe Burrow had an interesting proposal for it. He said another bye week, which is actually that makes so much damn sense. Another bye week. He said the Pro Bowl in the middle of the season. I honestly think they should just scratch the Pro Bowl. And I forgot what else he said, but the extra bye week would definitely be a big one. But I'm all for 18 games. I mean, you look at it, the guys who get the big money, maybe they're not so much like, oh, yeah, let's play another game. But you got the guys lower on the roster who trying to make it, the extra paycheck, the extra, couple $100,000 is going to be a big something for them. So, heck yeah, more football. Hey, more football.
Man, it's hard, man. So you look at it, two ways to look at it, right? You're looking at it from financially, the financial part and the entertainment part. That's what we're looking at from our end. But then if you're a player, you're looking at financially and you're looking at as from health and safety and the physical tolls that it's putting on people's bodies, playing those extra games, man. So I get it. But financially, I mean, the NFL is making billions of dollars. Their player association is just weak. So that's honestly the reason why, like, them dudes had to play so much. We just talked about
Bronny James. Bro, that's almost 20 damn games, bro.
We just talked about Bronny James getting a guaranteed contract as a 55th draft pick. And these dudes are struggling to get paid. Their player personnel, like they're better than they were 5 years ago, but they got a long way to go.
Such a long. Look, this is almost 20 games, and not to even mention, if you make it to the postseason and play like 1 or 2 games, that's 19, 20 games
when they
in a season.
Wild card, man, like we were talking about, man, it's a lot of games that they spent at the wild card, but going from 16 games to 18 games and the additional wild card game that they added in is a lot of football that these people are putting on their body. And I know we're all like, oh, well, they're getting paid, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, cool. But at the end of the day, like, we have to be conscious about what we're consuming too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because I enjoy it doesn't mean I love Oreos, but I can't have a bag of Oreos every day. We have to like figure out what's right and what's wrong for people, And then is it going to diminish the product by the end of the season too? How many? We can talk about backup quarterbacks, bro.
Yeah. Last season was backup quarterback galore. Like, who all was playing on their backup quarterback? Like, I mean, the Bengals, the Browns were on there. What was Flacco their 4th string?
Yeah.
I mean, he played the best, but he was like their 4th string quarterback. Look at the Colts.
So, I got an interesting question for you then, right? Would you rather have 18 games or would you rather have 14 games with rested quality professional players and just do like an extra round of playoffs?
Oh, extra round of playoffs. 14 games? If you said
15 games and an extra round of playoffs. Because you're more inclined to have players, your players would be there.
Yeah.
You could even give 2 buys too. If you did 2 bye weeks, and that honestly, you put a better product out. Because how many times towards the end of the season are we just like, man, if it's not one of the top 6 teams or top 8 teams in the league, are we just turning off the games? Or people stop showing up to the stadiums because people are hurt or injured because they're putting off like the NFL, yes, it's on top. But keep putting out a garbage product, you're going to end up looking like MLB was looking like 10 years ago.
Yeah, because it's like even when I'm watching NBA games, I'm looking. I know we went in depth with what's it called? Rest time, player rest, body rest. What's
load
body
management.
position? Oh,
Load
bro, I wasn't even trying to be funny. I really forgot what that shit was called. Load management. Yeah, we were talking about that. You look at the play sheet or you look at the box score and the lineup and who's playing, and it's like, oh, okay. Like I could imagine the Panthers when after Cam left, just imagine CMC not playing. It's like, what? Who the hell wants to watch the Panthers play and CMC not there?
Right.
So, like, what?
They're going to be load managing in the NFL every other week. And you're going to show up and have a diminished product. So, again, I get it. Like, we're all talking about money and all that stuff. But, like, they need to focus on making sure the product is good and don't take away, like, all the stuff that they put forth to make sure that the season is entertaining. Because what can happen is, like starting off is cool, but 5-10 years down the line of having weak games and watching backups playing, it can really diminish your product.
Yeah, and then we're talking about more Thursday night games. Oh my gosh,
man! And see, I'm older than you, so I can keep it a band with you and be like, when I was watching football growing up, or watching it in, like, say I watched the game in 1995, I can honestly argue with you and say, yeah, like the product was just as good or it's not better from a standpoint of how physical those games were. The games aren't physical now. And then, the games now that's a ton of scoring, but you're missing defense. You're missing
big hits.
There's no big hits. All the stuff that like brought people into football is quote unquote safer. But just imagine you're putting out a more watered down product over more time. I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
No, I feel you.
The get off my lawn, old man thing, but
I was just right. Like, I change that. That's what makes football.
The hits.
The physicality.
I mean, I love the scoring. The scoring is good. I enjoy it. 18 games is a lot. It's a lot.